Roll20's been doing everything we need, so I'm not going to fight with it too much. But anyway, we're live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 5, the first episode of season 2, not 1, season 2 of the Electric Dice podcast, AD&D Tomoto Islands. And yes, I read that off a card over here.
Oh,
maybe we're live. I don't know. It's not doing shit. Hey, we're live. It did it.
It says live.
Yeah, look at that. We're
I'm gonna
popular.
slam the link everywhere.
Hey, Cryptic. What's going on, Tristan? Oh, don't want that fucking echo. Tristan's here. You're live.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Awesome. So, what do we have so far? We have a big old map. We've got 3 whole players right now, with I think a 4th on its way. And y'all are, well, haven't I marked this on the map yet? Y'all are living right around there in Port Sidrock. Oh yeah. Yeah, enjoy your popcorn, Tristan. That's fine. I get it. We've got 4 new adventurers, multiple new adventures, and a little over 2 hours to make something interesting happen. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just slamming the link everywhere.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, also special thanks to, AJ as always getting our signal boost, but Riley as well. That was really awesome. I was super stoked to see that. And it got like 5 whole likes, so I feel special.
Oh. Kitty.
Is there? Okay, so we've got a menagerie here today to deal with. We know Squid's coming in a little bit late, so we're going to meet her character right at the end. I think we're going to do a parallel flash to what exactly Josh's character Jarek is doing a little bit later. I haven't talked about this with the players a whole lot, but I think what's happening is Albrick. Is that you, AJ?
Yeah, I'm Albrick.
Okay. Albrick is either new in town or like just coming off the boat kind of thing. Or
just coming off the boat.
Yeah, or is recently in town, has finally found the guy he needs. Because Albrick is looking for Otto.
For Otto?
Yeah.
Let's try and find Otto.
So we're going to learn a little bit about Albrick and what exactly he's doing on the islands, and then why he needs a powerful priest of, I forgot your god's name. Chantea, yeah. What exactly he needs with the priest, and then hey, look, electric skateboards in. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Good old electric skateboard, and then we are going to parallel frame, figure out exactly what it is Jarek is doing in the tunnels surrounding the mountain port of Port Sidrock. Yeah, Sidrock. I have Sid Point and Zagos right now. I gotta stop fucking building D&D games in ports. I'm just losing my mind over here. So, take us there, AJ.
Alright, so I have come to the Tomoto Islands dressed in my red garbs of blood and war in the search of powerful magical items. I've heard rumors that there are many items that I could utilize here in the Tomoto Islands. So I've come searching for powerful items to take back home to defeat the dwarven infidels.
Damn. That's true, though. So, a little bit of backstory there, and while we're sitting on the map. All of Northern Tomoto, which is this pile over here, the players can't see where I'm gesturing unless they're following along in the stream. All of this was basically discovered, founded, and reinforced by King Adathan. His Royal Explorator, which is basically a fancy title for explorer, had to land on this island during a really bad storm, and he was like, well, we're already here, let's see what's going on. And what he found was not only a ton of natural resources in the forms of timber and mining operations, but also a ton of old keeps, castles, fortifications, and people that had been fighting against each other and building this crazy arms race. And he was like, hey, King, this is pretty awesome. Why don't we send some people to go dig this shit up? and that was kind of how the original adventure started. The Adventurers Guild of Knighton, which is this AGOC right here, formed up basically like in the name of the king. He gave him the land, they gave him stuff, and they did that for about 10 years until he was finally like, okay, you're not really worth it to me anymore. Moved his own people in. And now a lot of like the wild frontier is happening down here in the southern Tomoto, which is why you see it's much less populated with a lot less. There's Port Said Rock here, which is not on the map for some reason. There's Paglot, which if you've been following along for a while, you'll know is right near where our last group of heroes died. And then down here at New Yarsdead, which is like one of the other big like Earth tribe areas going on. Cool. I'm done yelling.
Cool.
Cool.
So I take my steed, and we find a place to set up, and then go search out for Otto.
Otto, sure. So, what do we see Otto like beforehand? Do we like cutscene and we see Otto doing a thing, or is the first scene we see with Otto, Albrecht like kind of coming up on his cabin, his shack, his hovel, his open field?
I feel like I'd be in an open field,
Okay,
kind of like like tending to my garden,
sure.
kind of working on some things, looking over my shoulder, looking very paranoid.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Is that a thing you've been telling the people of the town, like, and no one's listening to you, or is that secret?
Oh yeah. No, I've been ranting and raving about it.
Okay,
No one believes me.
sure. Okay, so then do you see Albrecht before he kind of gets up to you?
No, I seem pretty intent on
You just,
looking out for a very specific thing and just gardening.
sure. Okay, cool. So then the floor is yours, Albrecht.
Otto, good sir.
What?
You are Otto, correct?
I am. Who are you?
My name is Albrecht Reichtfon. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it's your name, man. You can call it whatever you want.
How terrible! You've forgotten how to pronounce your name.
I have heard that you are a great healer in these parts, and I have a desire to traverse into the unknown, and it's best not to go into the unknown and exploring without a good healer by my side. I was wondering if you would join me.
I mean, that'd be great, but I can't leave right now. I gotta.
Why not? What is keeping you here?
I gotta take care of this poultrygeist, man.
I'm sorry, did you say poultrygeist?
There's this thing. It keeps looking at me. I can't get rid of it.
My good sir, I think you are confused. Do you mean poltergeist?
No, it's a poultrygeist. There's no doubt about it.
You're saying that the ghost of a chicken is haunting you.
Yeah, and it just keeps staring at me.
Well, if I'm being logical, would it not continue to stare at you even if you left?
I don't know. I see him from time to time. No one believes me though.
Do you see him right now?
I mean, no, I don't know where he is right now.
Sure.
But he's here.
So I want to jump in right there. As Otto is like scanning the field, looking, is the poultrygeist like hiding, like behind like a little pile of rocks or like behind a tree or something, or is he actually not there?
I feel like he'd just be kind of like in a little bush. You can only see like his little beady eyes kind of staring.
Okay, so we do like that close up, like that anime style where it pans and then it zooms in, and there's just this. Is it like a malevolent glare or is it like a scared glare?
No, it's like a blank stare.
Oh, okay. Just this creepy little thing, just staring off
yeah.
the distance. Okay, but Otto doesn't see it. The audience does.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. So just like for clarification and the sake of like the game moving along, is this a thing where potentially the Holy Paladin could like banish the spirit for a small time, or could he like convince you through like sermon or something that if you come with him, he can help you, or is this like
Oh, that would be great.
okay? Because
Like,
I say
yeah.
otherwise, like maybe Otto can be just kind of like, hey, dude, just come with me, come with me, come with me, and he's like, yeah, okay, and then we just pan away from the scene, but we see the poultrygeist lurking.
I would love to learn how to get rid of this poultry, guys.
I will try to get rid of the undead, turn undead, I think is what the ability I have is.
Yeah, sure. So I mean, Poultrygeist doesn't follow your primitive second edition rules, but let's see what you got.
Hey man, I'll get whatever I can try.
Oh god, he's above the 4th edition.
Let me find the priest turn undead
Yeah,
because it
he's
says.
he's an elite lurker. CR17.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull off your turn undead as a paladin because I think
Uh,
I think the only difference is it just affects lower level undead.
yeah. So I was going to the priest thing and I'm trying to find it there.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love second edition. That's why I chose for us to play it. Okay, so what's interesting, as long as you concentrate, you can sense the presence of evil intent.
yeah.
So that could be cool. You might be able to find it.
Yeah, let's see if I can do that first. See if there's something that is actually there before I even bother trying to
Sure.
turn it away.
Yeah. You also get you get turn undead. So you would turn undead as a 7th level priest.
Okay.
Says it.
And then the priest thing says, look at chapter 9.
Oh, does it?
His ability to turn
Okay.
undead. See
Sure.
turning undead in chapter 9 combat.
Sure. Roll me a wisdom check. You're looking to roll under your wisdom. Let's just see as you kind of like move, right? Otto's like, I know he's been around. He's been over here. He's been over there, right? He's like trying to give you some idea.
Well, he's definitely there. I throw snacks at him. He doesn't take them. He just stares.
That is under my wisdom.
Okay. So Riley, what do you think? Does he detect it? Does he just sense like the foreboding and the ominous? Like, what kind of creature is the poultrygeist? Is it evil or is it just trouble?
No, it's not evil.
Okay. So he doesn't actually detect anything other than
No.
maybe a vague sense of undead nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Well-
you feel no evil intent, just the sense of turning undead 103. Half of D&D is dying, and the other half of it is looking up esoteric rules in the back of the player's handbook.
To see how you
Yeah.
die.
And then you die.
And then you die trying to find the rules.
Yeah.
Then discover later you shouldn't have died.
Yeah, I'm making a will save right now for massive damage. Hey, alright, level 7 priest. Hi, Squid, can you hear us? Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
Jesus Christ, it sends me to another table. So if you don't sense the evil intent, are you still going to try and turn undead?
Not right away.
Okay.
Like,
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Awesome.
It worked.
Yay.
you got the party together finally.
We did. Look how many people are playing. I'm so
Yeah.
popular.
More than just 2.
More than actually more than 2 people. Pretty insane. Okay, so page 103 does have the rules, but yeah, if you're not actually not going to turn undead quite yet, then there's no real reason to dig into it too much. Stop
You
it.
said that was on page 103?
In my book, I have a different book than you guys do. Because I have like 9 of these stupid things.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so I have the rules for it. Basically, you end up rolling a d20. It looks like you don't even add anything. It's just like a straight roll. I don't know. It was weird, but you're not turning undead right now. So
No.
okay. So then when he like Albrecht reached out with his senses and doesn't really feel anything right now other than like a vague sense of maybe there was something at one time. Is Otto like feeling satisfied or?
Yeah, he's a little bit more comfortable now. He feels like it's gone for now. He knows it's coming back.
Oh sure, yeah. There's no getting rid of the poultrygeist, not for long. All right, cool. So I think we pan away from that scene, right? As Otto has agreed to go along with Albrecht.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Okay, cool. That slides us over to Jarek. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Jarek. Okay. Are you cool with kind of getting into the nonsense we were talking about via text?
Which portion?
The cave and the glass
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, you can be doing something else, but I thought that was kind of evocative.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Okay. You got to lean in a little bit. You're sounding muffly.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Cool. Cool. Yeah, do you want to take us there?
Sorry.
Just no. Nah, I'm good.
No, insane. I guess it's a more of a frantic search than he would normally be involved in. He's just really excited right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very logical, inquisitive, methodical mind, but this is something he's never even read about before. It's like he just kind of lost himself in the moment of it, and he's just wildly like jogging as much as one can in the cave.
He's wildly what?
Just like jogging as much as one can in a cave, just taking it all in, not
okay. So he's
looking out for anything.
Sure.
Not really taking stock of it, just like, oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at this.
Okay, so you're kind of moving through this like cavern, right? You've been exploring some of the caves that are near Port Sidrock, right? Kind of going deeper and deeper into the mountain, higher and higher in elevation. And finally, I think you found just like this. I forget the technical term. I think when you're diving, it's a squeeze, but I don't know what it is when you're not. Right? That you like had to press your body through like this like thin channel, and you kind of spilled out into this like much larger room, and everything had that sort of like shiny, wet, like hot metal look, as if something like very large, like superheated, just like blasted through the rock and just like left all of this like spun glass and like melted iron and stuff. And you were like, okay, that's kind of weird. What the hell is this? And then like as you were moving, you started picking up like those arcane senses, and you're like, there's something here. There's something magic. There's something more to this. And I think that's when we see you start picking up that pace, and you're like, this thing is immense, right? This is this giant cavern that you found yourself in.
Yeah. I got my staff out in front of me. It's like a sort of sensing rod type of thing. Just
okay.
Wherever it pulls me.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask, what are you doing for light, or can you see in the dark?
I am a human, so I would have the little dot of light at the end of it.
Okay, is that crystal, or is it like what is your staff like?
It's really old gnarled wood.
Okay.
Like almost black. It looks perpetually waterlogged.
Mm-hmm. So is it sort of like the Gandalf thing where it fixes like a little crystal to it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean that's like dancing all up along the walls and stuff, and there's like the glass is like pitted. It's filled with like impurities and sand and everything, and this isn't nice. This isn't ornate. It just it has like a pretty somber feel to it as you're kind of like rushing through this hallway. And I think it takes you all the way to the back, right? Where like the crater where it started big, it's kind of like turned into like a smaller and smaller, narrow little thing, and there's like the undulations of like pooled essentially lava or magma, whatever the hell the difference is. That's like from something sitting there for like a period of time as it slowly cooled and everything kind of melted around it. And suspended in this like crazy glass kind of quartz is just this pitted iron ball, maybe like 3-4 inches in diameter, and it's back behind 7 or 8 feet of glass.
Taking a lot of willpower not to hit this with a shatter.
I mean, you could try it, man.
I'm gonna try engineering to
Okay.
see if I can determine. I guess
How what?
sounds how brittle the glass is, but that sounds really like as I say this, I understand how stupid I sound.
You're
But
gonna use engineering to get some ideas. Could I
yeah,
break it open? What would I have to do to break it open?
right.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well that didn't go well. I clicked on the skill thing and it didn't work, so
If you don't
that's
have the right stat tag to it, it fails.
I have an 18 intelligence and I rolled 11. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I think you're supposed to roll under on those ones, so I think you got it. Cool. So I think as you look at it, you say you're thinking to yourself kind of out loud, like by all rights, I should be able to get in there, right, with like a little bit of effort and the proper tools and stuff. But I think every time you reach out and probe it, every time you like pull out some of your wizard equipment and start like taking a peek at it, you very quickly realize that there's some sort of enchantment going on here, and every like force, every action you take on this glass is rebounding back at you.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm glad yeah, I'm
shatter
glad it was with a shatter.
shatter might not have worked so well.
You make a new character.
Yeah. All right, Josh, you're out for the rest of the game. Cool. So I not that I don't want to take, not that I want to rush you, but like what kind of happens when you're like, oh, I'm gonna need more, right? Like,
Right. I mean, there's a town nearby that I've been presumably living either out of or near.
Yeah.
For a little bit now. I don't know if I necessarily want unskilled labor with this, so I'll probably be a little more choosy in who I ask to come with me.
Sure.
I forgot to roll gold, so I don't have any. So I need volunteers.
Okay, cool. So you're decided that you're going to go back to town, get some information, maybe some people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
See if anyone else has heard of it.
Okay.
Is there a library? Is it big enough for that?
There's like a bit of a library. Yeah, it's kept near or in the church.
Okay. Well, then I'll head towards the church first.
Yeah, I'm actually interested in you just rolling that intelligence check right now, unless you have like some sort of library skill.
I have history.
You have history?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for it. Maybe there's like historical records of this shit.
Either way, it didn't work. So.
Oh, did you roll again?
I tried the syntax thing, but it didn't do it.
13 should be under your intelligence again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you got it. Oh, you mean your formula? Yeah, I'll look at that in a minute when we're doing somebody else's. Yeah, so I think you went real robotic there. I didn't hear you. Hello.
What's that?
You went super robotic. I didn't catch that.
No, I just said I kind of hodgepodge the skills in there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think where initially I was thinking this was like a sideways comparison, I think that this was about a week ago. So I think as they're kind of coming back into town, making a plan, you're coming out of the library like successful in discovering a reference to this cave and to this orb contained within glass. And it was like some old like journal that this guy was like working on, and he was like, oh, I'm fascinated by this this imperfection in the glass, this metal mark, this container, he kept calling it. And it looks like he took some odd jobs for a privateer off the coast of southern Tomoto, and then never came back, right? Because his journal's in the library.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna for a moment on that, as with that knowledge, and you kind of seeing these two dudes kind of come into town. Squid, you've got a character.
Yeah, I'm still working on building her a little bit. I just did the skill points.
Sure. Yeah. That's first game's always a good one. Is that Illyra or Illyria?
Illyra.
Illyra. Okay. Cool.
She just I haven't picked out spells yet either.
Yeah. Well, combat will be fun if we get into it.
Yeah.
What is Illyra doing? besides picking out spells, obviously.
What time of day is it?
I don't know. What time do you want it to be?
Well, if it's mid
Well,
morning, mid
you-
afternoon, she's probably performing in the streets.
Gotta make that coin.
Yeah. Well, they do more trading than earning coins, but
Oh, is she with people?
well, she's probably performing in front of people.
Well, you said trading, I thought. So I thought you meant like going bartering or something.
Gypsy bards usually tend towards trading, bartering over coin.
Gotcha. Okay. So she's just getting stuff and trinkets and currying favor and.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's how you spend most of the day then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to rock a perform check of some capacity? Let's see if you get anything out of it.
Alrighty. Should I roll all of them?
What do you have? Singing, dancing, and what else?
The tambourine. Where are they?
Non-weapon proficiency is about halfway
There it
down
is.
on the thing. Why don't you do 2 out of the 3,
Okay.
and then I have a ridiculous chart of what weird, strange items to give you. Okay.
Oh, okay. She's not doing very good with her dancing.
Okay. No one's interested in dancing today. No one wants dancing lessons.
Well, she's doing good with her music though.
Okay. Cool. So is that you actually? Is that you actually like going around playing for different people, or is that
Well, she's probably just
teaching?
she's probably just performing in the town square.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you roll me a D percentile? I'm going to roll one as well, and we'll see what exactly it is you have earned today. That's a weird one. Okay. So the first thing that you're given, do you like? Are you like above board in this town, or have you been kind of like running some operations on the side? You get what I mean by that?
No.
Have you been like teaching people how to steal? Are you like when you're performing in these crowds, or is someone else like grabbing stuff out of like pickpocketing and stuff, or are you like pretty honorable?
She's pretty honorable right now.
Okay. Okay. So I think then you are given a pocket watch, which is actually pretty impressive, except it's broken. There's like a young gentleman that comes up to you and says, "Oh, Miss Alira. I come to watch you dance every day. You're the highlight of my day, right?" And he's he's trying to be sweet. And he goes, "This was my father's. He got it from somebody somewhere a long time ago, and I admit that it's broken, but you have a keen eye for these things. I bet you could fix it."
She'll probably give him a charming smile and do another little dance for him.
Okay, yeah. So you humor him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The other thing you receive, you said you're not really interested in coin per se, right?
Oh, she'll probably take it for now for room and board, but they're more interested, in trading favors or trading items.
Sure. Okay. I think that works better actually. I think then just through the morning into like the early evening, you've accrued 19 gold pieces, which is the roll you got. As I say, I was gonna try and figure out like some piece of jewelry worth 19, but it's a little more believable if like a few people toss in a coin or two here and there,
Yeah.
So pretty successful. So we'll have to figure out who your little would-be boyfriend is too. Let's see. 85. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no.
His name's Klaus. Poor guy.
I knew a kid in high school whose last name was Klaus.
Yeah, this is his first name too.
Oh.
Klaus? That sucks.
Oh, this is perfect. Klaus. Otto, you don't like Klaus.
Whoa.
Yeah, he has a reputation around town, actually. He's a bit of a thief, and he's not a thief in the conventional sense. He steals like other people's pets. He steals animals from other people in town, and just
Oh,
like weirdly hoards them.
that is unforgivable.
All right, AJ, we get it.
My computer's a piece of crap, alright?
I just pick on him every time he does that. Yeah, I just have, shout out to Vornheim, if anybody cares. 85 and 86, Klaus Griever compulsively steals small animals from the rest of town and keeps them alive and hidden. So, I mean, it's good he doesn't kill them, because that would be fucked up, but, like...
That's even dark.
He's not a sausage maker?
No, he just likes pets and just steals them. I don't know, that is the dice telling a story. I had nothing to do with that. So, okay.
You don't love him like he
How are
loves
we
him.
talking?
What?
Like, will he steal
We don't-
small farm animals?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he'll steal anything he can get his hands on.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no, he's a bad hombre. Like, what's going on with this? What were you saying, Josh?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Cool. So we've got. God damn it! I hate this stupid Twitch app. We've got our cast. We got a couple different stories going on. I think, we can just kind of turn you guys loose and let you like make something happen with like the narrative, or I can just like give you a couple ideas of like here's what's the job postings going on. So what are you guys feeling?
I'm okay, bumbling around town and like almost or literally bumping into them. You're like, oh, get out of my way. Wait a second. You guys look strong and charitable. I could use help.
Okay, so you wanna tell this story yourselves?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, kind of like when a small cat or something has a centrifuge, just like bobbing around every which way, just like looking for anyone who might have like above a 7 strength, and then like
Is that your strength?
no, mine's an 8.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Our minimum's 8, Dave.
He found a way.
Yeah, I took dice from them.
Yeah.
I have a 28 intelligence.
Yeah, that's how that works, right? It's
Yeah.
good.
You're a paladin, so do you have like full plate on?
I have armor on. I
Right.
don't know what armor I have on.
Have you been in town for a little while?
Yeah, probably by the time you get back, I've been in town for a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm dressed mainly in reds, and I've been carrying at least. I have a warhammer at my side at least, so I'm definitely well armed.
You're
And
cool.
It's a fancy warhammer too.
yeah, it's not just like a warhammer. It's a warhammer.
You have a horse.
It's not a hammer, it's a war hammer. So I've probably at least seen you in passing. So then, gears start turning like, oh, this guy, he's nice to everyone in town. I'm just some pathetic little shrimp of a man. He'll have to help me if I ask nicely enough. He's got a couple people with him.
Yeah.
And not pretending to be like a leper or anything, but like almost bump into you and then stop and like squint for a second, like, oh wait, and then just like hand on chest, like, sir, I desperately need your assistance. And then I'll explain the cave, the iron ball. I think I get excited, and it's just a string of facts more than any coherent story. And like formulate, like, oh, if you hit it with this many parsecs of strength, it'll bounce back with that many. If you hit it from this angle, it forms a divine chord. If Saturn's in the 5th house, just none of it really makes sense, but I really need help.
Just literally making up garbage.
Oh my God.
What was your name, good sir? I don't think I quite caught that.
It's Jarek, and you are Sir Knight?
My name is Albrecht Reckfin. Reichthofen.
Meet you.
This is a pleasure to be of your service. I've enlisted the help of Otto in my own personal quest to find magical items, and you seem to have found one that I
This
might be of
won't
interest
be
in.
magical. In my excitement, I did not think to check. I
Well,
fully
it still seems interesting enough that it is worth my time to investigate. I'll gladly join you on your quest.
Excellent.
I kind of wanted to give like a second to kind of describe my character because I feel like you're on a horse, right?
I've got a horse somewhere in the city. I can just call it to me
Alright.
when I need it.
All right, so I'm kind of just like standing behind you. I'm like this huge guy. I'm like 6'9", built like a brick house. But you kind of know that there's
Alira
something,
suddenly
like, a bit
appears among you. Did I hear quest? Are you guys going on an adventure?
Iron
Yes.
Ball!
Alright, keep going, Riley.
Oh yeah, my character is wearing like ring mail, but because I'm so large and stuff, it kind of like doesn't fit right. It's a bit small. So,
Just looks like you're trying to go to like a metal show more than a fight.
Yeah, he's got like the chainmail belly shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, and fairly young and stuff too. But I kind of like walk up to you and I'm like, "You need help? Have you seen it too?"
Whoa. I didn't see it and I don't know how. I apologize for my rudeness.
Right, yeah, like here's this giant, gleaming paladin that comes in, and then, yeah, a mountain stumbles out behind him.
Yeah, I'll start going back into all the Iron Ball stuff, just like, hey, can you not?
Squid, did you
Yeah.
say you showed up, like, while they were talking about a rare and powerful magic item?
Yes.
Okay. See, I thought you showed up because there was a 6'9" tall man hanging around.
No, she overheard the talk of quest and
Sure. Yeah.
More bodies are welcome.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are doing it. Like, as far as I'm concerned, there's just some regular old townsfolk kind of walking by. I mean, a lot of people are gawking, certainly, just because, like, that's
We are a motley crew.
Yeah, that's the 4 strangest things I've seen in the past month.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Buddy.
I'm still just kind of
caves aren't
poltergeist.
really far away, right?
What?
The caves aren't really far away, right?
It's a couple hours away from town. Yeah, it's not too far, but
It's not like an overnight or anything.
No. Which almost makes it more interesting that no one's discovered it. But again, I want to really stress, like, you were poking around for a while, and the squeeze is intense. Like, you can do it. Alira is going to be able to do it, no problem. Albrecht can probably do it with his armor off, and Otto's gonna have, like, you're gonna have to grease that boy up.
Okay.
Like, no way around it.
Are you guys pretty much good to go?
Yeah, I don't think I need to.
All right, we'll just get some sticks of butter for the big boy, and then we'll be on our way.
I do like butter.
And then I take off with no explanation.
I guess I follow after him.
I'm kind of looking over my shoulder every which way, still kind of following everybody.
Wait, where were you going, Josh? You were just taking him right there.
I was going to get some butter, and then, leave.
I hated that.
Well, butter my biscuits.
That doesn't mean what you think it does. Okay, so we got a request. What are the physical characteristics of the rest of the characters? We never actually even covered, like, race, and we probably want to double check on class as well, just to catch everyone up. It's like 2-3 sentences about your character. No, nothing too crazy.
So my character Albrecht has blonde hair, but cropped very short, almost military-like.
Looks a little bit like AJ.
Get down from the table. Sorry.
No, make me.
Cat was getting up on the table.
Meow.
Pay attention.
And I definitely hold myself very stiff, as if I've had a lot of military training.
A lot of sticks up your ass. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
I hope those sticks are buttered.
I can see it happening. Instead of flipper juice, we're just going to be buttered sticks.
I apologize for birthing this.
Yeah. Okay, who else we got?
Jarek is a human wizard. He's, I don't know, just under 6 foot, not super duper tall. Kind of lanky, always looking around. If he was in modern times, he'd probably just be a nerd diagnosed with ADD, but he was lucky enough to be born in a fantasy setting, so he's a powerful wizard.
God damn it. It was pretty good, actually. I liked it. Okay. What else we got?
Alira is a half-elf gypsy bard. I got a picture here, if you can see it.
That's high tech.
Yep, that's her.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure the viewers can see too.
Yeah. No, that was what you needed to do.
She's highly charismatic. She always is smiling, dancing around, humming, always some sort of music going on. And she apparently has a flying broom that she keeps on her back when she's traveling.
Did you have the flying broom when you came to this land, or did you have that when you woke up the next morning?
She probably had it when she came.
Okay. So you got it lawfully. That didn't get lifted off anyone.
Requisitioned.
Yeah.
I can't understand you. You're all choppy.
Oh, I'm all choppy. Did you steal the broom or no?
No.
I'm going to get you to steal something for it before
Probably
your
found it on
character
an
dies.
adventure.
All right.
Hmm?
I'm going to get you to steal something before the end of this campaign, or
Okay.
you die.
Okay.
Last but certainly not least, Riley, tell us a little more about Otto.
Otto is a human priest or cleric. He, like I said before, he's 6'9", super tall. Kind of think of the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Sure.
So, super tall, super built. But he has this kind of look about him where there's a little something not right, a little screw loose, and his clothes never seem to fit him. It's really difficult to find clothes that fit him.
Is Riley talking? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah, he's talking.
Oh, no.
He was painting a beautiful picture. I want to dig into that just slightly. When you say a bit of a screw loose, something a little bit wrong, in the fanatical worship way, or in the he's just a little bit not all there kind of way?
Yeah, he doesn't have an understanding of a few things, or he might see or say a few things that it might be a little off, a little weird.
Sure.
But yeah, he's also very passionate about his religion.
Sure.
Which is Shantea, the goddess of agriculture and such. So
Sure.
He loves plants and animals a lot.
I can dig it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that.
I can't hear anything Riley's saying. I didn't hear any of that.
He's a little quiet, but I'm wondering if your internet's getting a little choppy, because you said I was breaking up too.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear us / Riley?
Yeah.
I blame you, Squid.
I blame the government.
Yeah, that's fair. I can blame the government. That's a good one. But I don't want to get off on a tangent. We got a D&D game to play.
It's the poultry guys.
It's definitely the Poultrygeist. Yeah. I think, because you reminded me, and I think the idea is hilarious. So Jarek just took off running, right? He was like, okay, we're good. We're going to grab some stuff, and off we go. Right?
Yeah.
Do you guys just one right after another? Boom, boom, boom. Everyone's following.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna follow him.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking for context.
Yeah, if he's running away, he just hooked me up with kind of what I want. I'm looking for magical items. I'm okay. Tell you that sounds like a magical item.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna follow them and investigate.
Sure. So I think one after another, or maybe kind of in like a group, everyone starts moving, and the camera lingers on like the little bit of like the large alley that was meeting, like a cross section coming out of like a big building, right? Because Jarek had just stumbled out of the library, and we're just like holding steady for like a couple seconds too long. Like we're like, oh, there should have been like a fade to black, or like it should have tilted up into the skyline and stuff. And we just see like in the shadow, just like the silhouette of a chicken.
Oh no!
And it's just one like 3-clawed foot kind of pokes out of the darkness, and then we fade to black. So all right, cool. Did anyone do anything else before we kind of like got up into those caves, or was that like the next destination? That's the next scene.
I make some awesome food when we stop for lunch.
Okay.
Are you also trained in cooking?
I am.
Me too.
Boy, do I love food.
Dave, where in the book do I find spells?
Usually in the back,
Like towards the very end.
but I can actually you use the wizard's spell book. So if you're looking at, we'll do a third one. Come on, that had like a ding 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 ding.
Dong.
Thank you. Magic is chapter 7, starting at page 106. But what you really want is
Spells start on the PDF page of
170.
170.
Yeah, 170. And you're looking at wizard spells. So you got what, like 332?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some options there. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Play, damn it, play. Sweet. Yeah, okay, so you stop for a little bit of lunch, kind of right before, maybe like right at the mouth of the cave that like Jarek is going to take you into the back of, and then you guys are going to have to like squeeze through. So what are we cooking? Who's cooking? Is it Cook-Off? The Great American Bake Show or whatever?
I like that.
Iron Chef.
Yeah, Iron Chef. Yeah, you get to use rocks, glass, and sand.
You make a delicious meal of sandy glass rocks.
Oof.
I hate this.
I feel like, I have a few snacks in my pocket. I'm kind of looking for like, what are we like? Kind of in the outskirts of town and stuff. Kind of like...
Yeah, you've moved up into like you've left the town behind. You're about an hour of increased elevation to the town.
I'm kind of looking for like any animal and stuff. Can I see like a squirrel or like a small?
That's fucked up, dude. You're gonna eat it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed some snacks out of my pouch.
Oh, you're trying to.
I'm gonna go share it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to feed it.
Okay, I don't know what kind of animals live in higher elevations.
I have no idea.
Like how high of elevations are we talking?
I don't know.
Bighorn sheep.
Like, are we talking mountaintops or are we talking like just hills?
Yeah, mountains. We're in mountains. I tried to just generate a random animal. It didn't work. So
we could have some mountain goats, some bobcats, probably some squirrels and other small things. I think they're pretty synonymous. Oh, chipmunks. They're probably good at mountain chipmunks.
Mountainous chipmunks. Okay, let's see how big this rolled yogurt. What the fuck?
Yeah, goats and sheeps.
Okay, birds.
But
yeah.
chipmunks are probably like your squirrel. You don't see very many squirrels. You probably see more chipmunks.
Yeah, I'm liking something smaller than like a goat, although that would be really funny. But I also feel like you guys would have like a poor reaction roll to it, and it would just ram somebody right off the mountain, and they would just immediately kill a player. Chinchilla's kind of a neat idea. Chinchilla or bird? What do you like more, Riley?
There is a wrong answer to
Sorry, what was the question?
Bird or chinchilla?
Chinchilla.
Okay.
They're so soft.
What was your guess, Josh?
I'm a fan of bird.
Yeah, I'm a bird kind of guy myself, but then again, we're talking to the dude who's getting haunted by a chicken, so
That's fair.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't
I
think.
just looked it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna pick the bird. So what did you find, Riley?
I like the chinchilla. The chinchilla's a good idea.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I know what a chinchilla is. I think it's a rodent.
It's like a rat, but puffy and soft.
A
They
rat.
are pretty cute.
They're very soft.
Okay, so you find a soft rat.
They bathe themselves.
So yeah, I'm just kind of like throwing a bit of food at him, kind of like talking to him. Like you see it too, right? You've seen that poultrygeist. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it makes appropriate chinchilla noises based on the elevation and you know.
Based on the elevation.
Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it like change its vocal cords from living that high up? That's how science
Not
works,
really.
right?
No, that's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's how it works now.
That's not how that works at all.
I think you guys are lying to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think I'm also making.
I'm not going to say that on stream.
All right, what the fuck? So you're trying to be friendly. You're giving it food. Why don't you roll d20? Let's go for under your charisma, Riley.
Oh jeez. See here. Roll d20.
Yeah, man. Can't imagine that makes it.
16.
Yeah, so you're looking to roll under your charisma, which is 8, as it turns out.
Yeah.
So you would have made it under your wisdom. So I think despite I think what happens is you've probably drawn it out with food and you've been able to like get it to eat a little bit, right? Like you've tossed the stuff out and it's kind of made a little bit of progress. So like what goes wrong? Are you like overconfident and like try and like hand feed it, or do you like go to grab him, or is it like as soon as you start talking about the poultrygeist that it panics and leaves?
I don't know. Maybe the poultrygeist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mention a poultrygeist.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you've seen him too, haven't you? That bad chicken. And the thing just like screeches or, oh hi Simon, whatever chinchillas do, and it just runs. It leaves its meal behind and flees higher into the mountains to be away from the awful specter.
At this point, I'm really uneasy now.
Yeah, no,
Like it's right
definitely.
behind me.
What is the rest of the crew doing as y'all hang out for a second and eat your lunch / dinner?
I like the idea of a cook-off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, I'm over watching him do his thing and doing like the Harry Potter cooking, just like hands in one in the air, like doing matches. Like, oh, that's an interesting technique you got there.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it's a non-combat encounter, but y'all found a way to make it competitive.
Of course.
Sure.
What else do you expect?
Yeah. I mean, anyone who's trained in cooking and wants to participate, you can. If anyone wants to help either side, you can. I mean, I think you'd be hard-pressed to do it without being noticed, but...
Ooh.
So, am I just gonna roll a d20? Because I forget how these things work.
Yeah, roll d20, get under your whatever. What is cooking based off of?
Was that int?
Maybe.
I closed that page on Facebook.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. I mean, int or dex feel like they make sense.
I don't see it with any stat in the handbook. Hey, who's my little toy?
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking something up right now. Cooking intelligence. Yep.
Woo.
Okay. Cool. So who beat it by more, basically?
I have an 18 intelligence and I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you got 11 and AJ got what, like 5?
I got an 8 intelligence.
Okay, so you burned your meal. Hi Simon, you're being rude. And yeah, Josh prepared like 8 different quiches.
Seems about right. I'm trained in cooking, but I'm not great at it.
Sure. I mean,
It's military cooking.
saying you burned it is probably a little bit excessive, truthfully. I think you made a hearty and substantial, but not technically impressive meal.
Not technically impressive or utterly delicious meal.
Yeah, I think it was completely passable. But yeah, so he's
You make hot pockets while I made beef Wellington while talking to you.
right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So just blame magic because obviously magic is bullshit.
I'm gonna blame the government again.
Like the dwarven government, or
Yeah, I'm gonna blame the dwarves.
I blame dwarven bureaucracy for this.
Dwarves did lion gas.
Actually, completely unrelated.
Hashtag blame the dwarves.
AJ, do you have history trained?
What?
Do you have history trained as a non-weapon?
No, but I probably should instead of gaming.
Yeah. Squid, you have it trained, right?
What is it?
History?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I have it.
I know you do. Yeah, I was just going to see if anyone else did. I mean, you're the brainiac, so it makes sense for you to do all the info dumps to catch the players up with the rest of the world. Huh?
I went power nerd on this one and try and diversify my portfolio.
Sure. All right, yeah, do you want to hit us with a history?
Is that the non-weapon proficiencies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she doesn't have that.
Okay.
I have etiquette.
I mean, etiquette is
Kids never
handy.
need that.
Etiquette is handy. Okay. So your paladin compatriot here has said some off-color comments about the dwarves a couple times now. You know as Jarek?
Yeah.
Jarek. There are like two dwarves that are like prominent figures, both on northern Tomoto. The first of which is Gloib the Eternal, and he is like this. Everyone says he's a druid, but like he belongs to no circle. He reveres no druidic deity. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He's not a hierophant. He's not like a whatever druid emeritus.
Right.
Emeritus? What the hell's that word?
I think it's emeritus.
Okay, I said it didn't sound right. Like he has the powers of a druid without seemingly participating in any of the circles.
Okay.
And he just knows the land better than anyone does, right? Like he knows it inside and out. He knows who's there. He knows where it is. He knows all the history of it. The second one that's also on Northern Tomoto is he was once a dwarven constable of Liongast named Aarot, Aarot, and it's said he's no longer just a dwarf. He's something more, and he like haunts, some of like the stranger like darker, deeper tunnels of Northern Tomoto in service of some strange otherworldly creature. That he was once a noble of civilization and a pillar of justice, and he has fallen since then. Do you kind of like engage them in this kind of conversation? Or are you like, oh...
Yeah, I'll try and steer it towards, like, hey, there are some nasty dwarves out there, but, like, what specifically do you have a quarrel with them over?
I have a quarrel over the dwarven forces that have removed my family from our homesteads and forced hardships upon my life and the life of my forefathers. The dwarven midget.
Whoa.
Other insults.
Whoa.
Insert insults here.
Some of them little people.
Yeah.
I really hope a midget, like, just tunes in randomly, like, what the fuck, guys?
Yeah, I don't know if we can get reported for that, but let's behave ourselves. Okay, so you launch in an uncomfortable string of dwarven insults.
I mean, the bearded folk are certainly a menace in some circles, but yours sounds like it's more of a personal vendetta than a political one. It's always interesting.
Sure. Okay.
Can you go away?
Does anyone else jump in on that, or are you guys content to just eat the food and listen to him huck racial slurs at the dwarves?
At this point, I feel like the chinchilla just didn't want to be part of this racist banter.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
He's now that weird uncle at Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good lord. Squid, you getting in on any of this, or are you content?
She's content sitting back and watching everything as she just eats.
Yeah, this is.
Like she's watching a show.
I feel like this is probably just setting up for a joke, right? Like. Okay. Anyway, let us actually. Oh shoot, I did that wrong. I was supposed to. Hey, look at that! I didn't draw a map. You're welcome.
Oh.
How high can I? Oh, I'm already scrolled up pretty far. Okay. What can I do? So, sorry, I'm talking to myself. Anyway, go away. You guys are sitting right at the mouth of the cavern. You had your meal. That was fine. God damn it. Blah, blah, blah. The cave goes back for quite a while. It's super dark and dangerous, etc. And you know that you're going to have to go back about, 40 minutes or so. Kind of twisting and turning, coiling. Let's get some tokens down here.
I'm going to suggest to the big fellows that they'll probably have to shed their steely skins for a little while. But I was unharmed in there, and I am not nearly as fearsome a foe as either of you.
Oh, you already got yours, AJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you know what? I gotta roll my hit points.
That'd be good.
That is
Yeah.
that is important.
What is it? 96?
Yes, that sounds right.
Not too that bad.
And Josh, you haven't uploaded a photo for your guide, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I didn't know you were supposed to. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's fine. You're just going to be the... actually, it's not letting me drag it out. I don't know how to do this. No, that wasn't it. I'll find you something.
Yeah.
What are you, mage?
Yeah.
No, that's a bat. Oh, that one's cool looking. I don't know what that is, but it's cool looking, so you get that. Cool.
Oh, shit.
All right, so everyone should be able to edit their tokens, I would hope. Bring you into screen. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to be more aware of the actual, like, holy hell. The Twitch stuff. Tristan pointed out that I ran the Death Cow fight, and Josh, you were, like, never in frame at all, so.
I'm straight,
Yeah.
but I don't get hit.
Yeah, that's fair. Look, Simon's back, everybody. He needs more attention.
Yay!
Right?
Bring him over here.
Huh?
Bring him over here.
No, he tried to, like, sit down on the mouse not a minute ago, but earlier. It was pain.
My cats are trying to eat bottle caps, so that's fun.
Okay. So I think the first thing you notice as you're kind of going through this cavern, Jarek, is the mood is completely different than the first time you came in. And that was, what, about a week ago, I think we decided?
Yeah.
What is your reaction to that? Are you pointing it out to people? Are you kind of holding that on your own?
Yeah, at least for the first, 5 to 10 minutes. Like, maybe it's just me on the cusp of something great and I'm doubting myself. My other fear in character is that poking and prodding at the thing changed the environment somehow.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm dealing with, so I don't have any reason to believe it follows any laws of physics that I know.
You don't
I
what?
don't have any reason to believe that it follows the laws of physics that I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want to panic them.
Sure.
So I'm going to try and play it cool for at least a couple minutes. But yeah, like if it's 10 minutes in and I don't feel any better about it, I'm going to let him know. But I don't want to leave.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think you're about halfway to the back of the cave where you like have to go through that squeeze section. So about 20 minutes, and you're like you're still feeling that like uncomfortable, like not quite being watched, but like something's around the corner or
Red, but it
something.
doesn't feel good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll stop him and just tell him I don't feel good right now. I feel a little uneasy. The first time I was in here, it was great. It was a rush. It was a thrill.
Mhm.
I don't know if any of you guys are feeling that too.
Oh
You
my
obviously might be
gosh!
feeling
Finally,
that.
someone else feels that poultry, guys.
Have
You
you
know he's here.
you haven't heard about the poultry guys yet, have you, Josh?
No.
You don't know the poultry guys? He
Poultry
follows me
guys,
everywhere.
please.
No, poultry guys. Poultry guys. It's this chicken. He just stares at me constantly.
Does he attack you?
No, he's just there. I
Is
know
it
he's gonna do
a
something eventually.
mortal threat?
It's got to be him. That's why you're feeling
Very
this way.
interested in returning to this, but perhaps we should shelf this discussion for now.
Well, just
Poultry guys.
keep your eyes peeled. I know he's here.
Okay, so you're not feeling the poultry guys thing going on, huh?
Yeah, and I guess do you feel his presence currently more strongly than you have recently?
Do I? Is that a question?
Yeah, all right, so I agree, right? The chicken's always watching. The poltergeist is never far away. But I guess it's a real question of, does it sense what's going on in this cavern? Does it have the common chicken sense to stay away? So nah, he's pretty smarter than that. So he's got to beat a 10 or higher. Okay, yeah, so I think it was lurking not far away as you guys were cooking, right? And it scared that chinchilla away. And then you guys moved on from the campsite, and then it like walked up to like the edge of the cave and like stuck a little like feathered wing in, and it was like, nope.
Nope, right on out of here.
Yeah, and now it's just like kind of marching back and forth and around like the entrance of the cavern, waiting for you guys.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him lately. It's kind of concerning.
Can you guys see Riley?
No, can't see Riley.
Yeah, it's the lion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
still
my-
can't hear him and I have all my sounds up to max.
Oh, jeez. So he hasn't seen the poultrygeist in a while, but he's warning everyone that it has been around.
So someone to take note, but I don't think that's the threat that I'm feeling.
Okay. What is there like a marching order to the party, or are y'all?
I'm probably bumbling around first.
Mm-hmm.
But once I feel really uneasy, I'd like to have someone else with me.
I'd go ahead and lead if
Okay.
Jarek is willing to guide me pretty like
Yeah,
at least pretty close.
A little bit.
Sure. Okay. Cool. So, anyone who feels like they are able to keep their wits about them despite the kind of omnipresent menace that is this permeating this cavern can roll either a perception or else you're just going to roll against your wisdom. But it's going to be a little bit harder if you're rolling against your wisdom. Just wisdom.
What I can't do this against like a spell save?
Nah. Not yet.
I feel like against my wisdom won't be that bad.
Yeah, you've got a pretty good shot at this.
All right. Oh.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy.
Where would
If I don't
perception
have perception trained, is that just default to wisdom?
If you can take like some sort of perception tracking, some sort of like non-weapon proficiency. If you have not taken it, you're just going to roll against wisdom.
Okay. And then, yeah, I don't think anything super applicable.
Something about applicable. Got it.
Deuces.
be? Is lower better?
Yeah, lower is going to be better for this. You're rolling under.
That is below my wisdom.
All right. I got
Wow! Holy shit! Everyone got it. Actually, yeah. There was a penalty if you're rolling against just wisdom, but it was only of 1. So even our gentle giant here, Otto, got it. So let me take you to a world. Let me tell you a little bit about what happened here. There is, as you kind of move through these caverns, more and more as you're getting closer, deeper to like the back and this orb. This growth of this like crystalline glass sort of substance.
Sweet.
And I think, Josh, you've like mentioned this to them, right, in some capacity. Kind of what we were dealing with, what the orb was in, what it was suspended in, what it looked like.
Yeah, I try to describe it as best as I can.
Sure. Okay. So kind of all at once, because everyone got there. I mean, technically speaking, both Alira and Albrick noticed it first, but I think that everyone kind of noticed the situation you had found yourselves in, kind of all together. You can move yourselves around like two squares in any direction if you prefer, from where I've just moved you.
I can't move myself.
Really? I set that token to be editable by you.
I can move Buffman and Black Girl.
Try now.
There we go.
God, I'm good at this.
I'm going to move closer to one of the walls and investigate a little bit closer.
What's that?
I don't know what's growing on this wall. Why is it so weird?
Oh, yeah, there's skeletons embedded in the wall.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Most of the skeletons are covered in the glass, in the substance. A lot of it has been like, it's done like that sideways icicle thing where some of them have like half a jaw hanging, and then there's just like blown glass all through the side of it. So they're like they'd be really pretty and stuff, like if they weren't, creepy. And yeah, everyone sort of notices you moved into this area where like they're all suspended in this crystal. And then let's see, who's running a vacuum? What the hell was that?
I mean, Kayla's washing dishes.
Oh, okay. Sound like an airplane taking off. What was your wisdom?
That also
AJ?
might be my wisdom.
Yeah.
The score is a 13.
A 13.
So I have.
And Squid, what's yours?
13.
13 as well. Okay, so AJ got it by a little bit. Albrecht, fittingly enough, as the paladin and kind of the guy leading the charge here, one of them moves like ever so slightly. It just turns behind the wall of glass.
I pull out my warhammer and have it ready, just in case these fiends try to attack us.
Sure, yeah. I mean, do you say anything, or do you make a ceremony out of drawing your warhammer?
Oh, I make a ceremony out of drawing the warhammer.
Yeah.
Out of drawing, what's it called?
Yeah.
Time sifter?
Yeah, something like that. This is the first time, like, we have, as the audience, have seen it. It might not be the first time
Timekeeper.
the town has seen it. So, like, what does that do? What does it look like? What's happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's definitely like I look intent and pull my warhammer out and like then glance around and like don't actually say it, but like there's a look in my eye, like almost not quite a bloodlust, but almost a bloodlust.
Oh, if only skeletons had blood, man.
If only.
Sure, yeah.
No.
So the way I envisioned it is a very like classic like one-handed warhammer. It looks a lot like a smith's hammer. It's like it's appropriate size to like Mjolnir, but it has like the side that's for hitting, and then like it kind of tapers down into like just a point.
Okay.
And then like all throughout it, building up like through its actual handle, and then like even coming out to like the part, and I don't even know what the hell the parts of a hammer are called, right? But it's everything about it like slowly ticks and moves and whirs and grinds, right? It's this like watchmaker's prize of a hammer, right? It is articulated in 100 different ways. It's always spinning, it's always moving. It's pretty quiet except like when you like really get into combat, and then it's got like this very like statico rhythm to it as you're just kind of like bam bam bam. So right, like we pull this thing out and it's like gleaming in this like golden brass sort of
you slowly
glory.
hear the tick tick,
right
tick,
yeah
tick.
that's what I'm saying. Okay. How does everyone else react? Like you've seen the skeletons, and but your paladin seems to feel there's a little more to it than just that. Silence. I agree. Yes.
Wait, is someone else talking?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just staring at a wall.
Cool. My skeletons are attacking. All right. Let's
Right.
do it. They.
Is this time for initiative?
No, because they have a surprise round on you now.
Even though I was watching them,
You didn't do anything.
I drew my weapon.
I know, and then you stood there waiting. You said I pull my hammer out and wait for them to see if they're gonna make a move.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. So they all break out of the glass all at once, right? So I got 2, 1 there. Oh, 3 coming in. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. So remember, of course, down here. For anyone who is not familiar with 2nd edition, a round is a full minute, which is obnoxious.
Yep.
And THACO is subtraction, but somehow stupider.
Yeah.
So, let us see what we've got. I've got 3 on the mighty Otto back here. Otto, were you were wearing your chain armor, I believe, right?
Yeah, that ring mail.
Yep. Okay. So what I do is I roll my d20, and then I have a THACO, which is 2-hit armor class 0. My THACO is modified by your armor. If you're just wearing your chain, I think we said either a 4 or 6. I don't remember.
6 AC.
Okay, so I take your 6 from my THACO, which for these guys is 18. So I'm looking to roll a 12 or higher to hit you. So I'm going to roll 3d20 all at once. Anything that is a 12 or greater strikes you. So none.
Woo!
Awesome. They're this evil not infernal, but unholy crystalline skeletons like come like smashing out of these like glass, like perfect Hollywood style effects. We've got more lighting than ever belongs in a cave, right? And slow-mo as all of the glass splinters and shatters every different direction, and they can't hit you at all. Why is that? Are you protected by holy energy, or is it just you're fucking tough?
I don't know. I'm probably just fucking tough. They weren't expecting me, I guess.
Sure.
They're just like, woo.
Sure, that's yeah. For whatever, are you like dodging, or is it you're just taking the full brunt of the attacks?
I think I'm just taking it. I'm just like, wait, what?
All right, cool. So let's see. It looks like Alira also has an AC 6 and has 2 skeletons attacking. So the 2 that jump out after you, I got 1. So these bad boys are rolling. 5 points of damage, Squid.
Okay.
What does that look like when one gets you? Does he like rake his, crystalline claws across your back, or does he just kind of catch you as you're like dodging in between everything?
I probably dodge the one and then like step back into the other.
Sure. So he just kind of descends on you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the idea is like they're like half made of crystal, half made of this like glass stuff. Um, Everything about them is like pointy and spiky and jagged, right? Like they don't even have to be very tactical. If you guys aren't like completely encased in metal, they're gonna get you. So we managed to only get one on the mage. Boy, I am disappointed. And what's your AC, Josh? I think it's 8. All right, so I'm looking for a 10 or higher on you. These skeletons are not having a lot of luck. Is that just your cloak of defense kind of drawn up?
Combination of that and me getting ready to cast shield.
So you've just backed off into a defensive position?
Yeah, very transparent bubble, and like as it's lunging at me, the bubble like smacks him away.
Gotcha. All right, cool. And then Albrecht, last but certainly not least. The two of them like break out of the glass on the far side, and the one just punches and grabs right for your throat, trying to drag you in here. And
Yes.
so I just gave you some plate mail earlier.
Yep,
I don't know
I
if
saw
you
that.
saw. Yeah, so you're rocking an AC 2, I believe.
Yes, I am.
So I'm gonna need a 16 or higher to hit you, and I got 3 chances to do it. So is that like the holy aura from you being like ready to bring them on, or?
Sure. Let's go with that.
Sure, let's go with that. Okay.
The holy order. He reaches out and just he comes at me, and I just lean back.
Right, it just stops and right, and you can see it's so close to you, and you exude such a holy presence that like the glass is like melting away off of its fingers, and all of its bones on its hand are starting to char and turn black. Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah. So for the sake of the party, we're gonna have everyone roll a d10. If you have a 16 or higher dex, let me know.
Oh, I need to type in /R.
Okay. Shit, I forgot how to spell your name, Squid.
Oh no.
Elira.
EL.
Yeah. All right, and you got 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
My deck is a 14.
Yep. How do you spell yours, Josh?
JHAREK.
I spelled that wrong. I tried. Also got a 4.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Oh, nice. Albrecht, you got a 6. Boom. And holy shit, Otto, you're flying. Lower is better in this one.
Alright, cool.
I also wasn't.
The rules don't make sense, and everything's made up.
Okay.
Did we wipe yet? No, not yet. They're going strong, Mike. My 8 of my skeletons just attacked, and one of them hit.
And it wasn't even me.
Oh, I'm sorry. 9 of my skeletons just attacked, and only one of them hit. Okay. Let's just reorder this a little bit. Perfect. Otto, you are the first of the party to respond.
Alright, cool. I have a question about this this sling I have. Do I have to be ranged to use this? I assume I do.
Yeah, you're gonna want to be ranged for that one. I don't think so. Like when second edition was made, we were still doing theater of the mind for most things. So I don't actually think they have any rules for provoking. I don't think we've ever like used them, have we?
The one time I cast in melee, we didn't.
Okay, yeah. So each round is a minute, and your speed, that 12 stands for like 120 feet or 120 yards or some fucking crazy imperial measurement. If you want to just take your time to like back away, I'm not going to hit you, Riley.
All right, so that won't provoke like any.
Yeah, this game's weird. So like,
oh jeez, I don't even know which direction I want to back.
yeah, I mean, so like going this way is like, oh, there's less skeletons that way, but also
Yeah.
what could be back here? And then going
Yeah,
back this way is
gotcha.
like, you know that chicken's waiting for you. You're not
Yeah, no, that
stupid.
poultrygeist. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, literally, you could just like go here. Like they're gonna catch up to you, but like you can
Yeah.
use your sling.
All right, yeah, I'll do that. I'll kind of like, what do you say, like up here?
Sure.
Thank you.
I wanted to play.
Yeah, so realizing I couldn't use my sling at close range, even though I really wanted to, I back up a little bit, and then I end up screaming at these things. It's like, you know, you guys are a blight on freaking land. You're disgusting. I hate you guys. I'm really upset at these skeletons.
Yeah, no, they're pretty rude, actually.
Yeah, this is a very rude thing to do. So I'm gonna whip my sling at them.
Yeah, definitely. So to do this, we first consult your THACO, which is 2-hit armor class 0. So we go over to character sheet, scroll down, and we say Otto has a 16 THACO. So that's your base. But the thing is, most things don't have a 0 AC. They have a worse AC. Arguably, a 0 AC is equivalent to a 20. It's not quite that 1-to-1, but it's a good way to think about it, right? It's like if you were in full plate and had a shield, is kind of what you're talking. Which is why AJ has a 2, because he's almost there. So we take your THACO of 16, and we we subtract the AC from it, which is why if you have a negative AC, which you can get, it makes it harder for you to hit. So they have an AC of 8. So you are looking to roll an 8 or higher on a D20 to hit them.
8 or higher. All right, here we go. Damn it.
So there's one other thing about this. I'm assuming you were using your blessed bullets, right?
Is that all I got?
I mean, you can always just pick up a rock and sling with it, but you also have 30 special blessed bullets for your sling.
I don't want to use my special stuff.
Okay, so you just grabbed any old rock and pow?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a cave. There's a bunch of rocks, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Shiny objects.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have grabbed a shiny object.
Sure. So yeah, the little glass slag just like hits it square in the head and just shatters, but the skeleton keeps lumbering towards you.
Oh no.
So you moved, you attacked, and you're not like a fighter, so you don't have multiple attacks. So I believe you are set for this round.
I thought it said number of attacks 2.
Did it?
Yeah.
Thought you only got that if you were like a ranger or a fighter.
I don't know. That's just what the character sheet says.
I'm double checking. Oh, it did because it's the sling. I'm sorry. You're absolutely correct. I forgot you get more with the ranged. You wouldn't get it in melee, but yes, you get more. You get more at a distance.
All right, cool. So one more D20 roll.
Yes, sir. Still using just the rocks you're pulling off the ground.
Yeah, regular old rocks. No,
Okay.
I'm saving those good ones for rainy day.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
awesome. Cool. So that is a hit. So you're gonna roll a D6 plus 1. The plus 4 is when you're using your special rocks.
1, 6. I assume I just typed that out, right? Roll 1d6 plus 1.
Yep. You can even do /r space D6.
That one.
Nice. Hey, I mean, damage is damage, man. Are you cool with it being this guy right there?
Yeah, I figure I'd aim for the closest target.
Sure. I just wanted to double check. All right. So he's got. What'd you do? 3. All right. After Otto, we go to Alira.
How far can I move?
120 feet.
Pretty
Okay.
far.
Yeah, like a stupid amount. Remembering, of course, that second edition round is an entire minute.
Okay. I can stab it and move, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stab the one above me that hit me in the back.
Okay.
Was it dagger? Hopefully that's right.
Let's see. You're going up against their AC of 8, and your Thaco, I think your Thaco is also 16, isn't it? Yes, it is. And you've got a +2 dagger.
Okay, I'm trying to hit the roll button here, but it's not coming up.
Which one are you hitting? You should be able to hit that first one right under Thaco.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
I don't know. It worked when I clicked it. Just go ahead and roll a d20, r/d20. You're looking for 8. You're looking for a 6 or higher. So hey, look at that, you got it.
Yay!
So then you want to do damage. Damage is looking at d4 plus 2.
My computer's so slow.
Yeah, there's like a way to program it so they do damage.
No! Alright. So, -1 from that because I added 3 instead.
Oh, okay. Well, still, you got max damage, so that's nice. I'm just going to say it was this guy, if you're fine with that.
Okay. Does it kill him?
It does not.
No.
Although you would understand in 4th edition terms that it bloodies him.
Okay.
So he's like cracked, right? He's all of his like structural integrity is compromised, and he shatters. Bone fragments go everywhere, but he's still holding together. And then you wanted to move, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stand by the big guy.
Yeah, man. Makes sense.
Shield.
Okay. Jarek.
I am going to cast Shield. It effectively puts me to a 5, but the only other thing I see is a 6. I'm going to go and work out over there.
Okay, so everyone's backing off to the corner?
Yeah, I'm going to examine that wall really quick. Are there like more skeletons about to pop out of that?
Roll me against your wisdom.
Under. Therefore.
There are not. You take a quick glance around, and you are confident from at least here back there is nothing.
Okay.
Left, anyway, right? Like, obviously there's a dude here,
Right.
here, but...
I'll shout out to Albrecht. You know, if you fall back, you should be able to at least hold this portion. Not that I expect. Good.
Alrighty. Albrecht, what you doing?
I confidently stride into the middle of the fray, and I laugh as I turn the undead.
Nice. Okay, that'll be fun. Page 103.
So, if I understand this correctly, I just roll 2d6 and destroy any number up to that number of skeletons.
Let's see. Turning undead, blah blah blah. You do it at 2 levels lower because paladin. 1 attempt per encounter, several people can do it.
It doesn't say the range in which they're in. I don't have to roll a dice because a 7th level priest or 9th level paladin turns at skeletons are just destroyed or dispelled.
These are not just normal skeletons necessarily.
Okay, so you want me to roll?
I don't, because they are still 1 hit die creatures.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, they're not just any old normal skeletons. They are tougher. They're actually smarter. They're just as weak.
Sorry.
You know,
sorry for assuming your
intelligence. Yeah.
Skeletons.
Okay, so yeah, you get a successful dispel.
On up to 2d6.
Yes, that is accurate. You are one level off of getting an additional 2d4.
Yeah.
You almost had it.
So 5.
5 of them. Okay. Do you want to just pick them, or do you want to just like do like a radius out from kind of thing, or maybe this way, I suppose.
I probably want to protect the rest of the party, so like
You pick off the back ones.
this one. He seems to still be trapped in the whatever there.
Sure. So 1, 2, 3. Sure.
4, 5.
4. What was the last one? This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So what does that look like as they are just like rendered into dust? Their unlife is stolen from them.
I laugh and give a quick prayer to my currently unnamed god. I'm a bad paladin.
That is accurate, quite honestly.
And I followed up after saying, "A real war is fought with real men, not undead."
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Get a load of this guy. Sure. So that is our skeletons, and on top of the skeletons, there's one extra little buddy that wants to come along, and that is this gentleman who strides into you. And that is a skeleton in some old and tattered but regal finery, right? He's got like some sort of fancy cape, and he's got, some sort of like court robes on. And he's got one of those like fancy like pillbox hats, right, with some sort of like old crest set into it. And it's doing like some like low like rattling cackle. Doing like a yeah, exactly. Shit, that cat looks awesome, Dave. How'd you do that? Dave did a cool emote in the chat. Now I'm jealous.
Yo, sweet.
I like that. And he just raises a gloved hand, right? And in the very center of it, you can see like this perfect snowflake form. This special snowflake, if you will.
Like me.
And he crunches it, and this horrid, dark and cold wind comes whipping down these halls, and just chills you guys right to the bone. I'm going to delete that in a second. I just wanted to draw because I thought it was funny. So, nope, can't delete it. It's gone. It's here forever. Seriously, what the fuck? It's annoying. Okay, anyway. Y'all need to start rolling against spell. So, you should be able to go to character sheet, pull it up, and the bottom one. And I always forget if this one's above or below.
You want higher.
Yeah, because they go up as time goes up, as you advance levels.
+1 against us.
So you want to roll under him?
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
2 is weird.
2 is
Just
weird.
roll.
So, right, like this one. What did you need to roll, Josh?
Guess you do need. It's against spell, right?
Against spell, yeah.
So my target is a 10, and I had a +1 on it.
Sure. Do they improve or do they get worse?
I'm trying to find the page where it has that.
Yeah, because I feel like we ran into this trouble before, and the sheet said one thing, and we were like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yes.
Ability checks the saving throws. Rolling the saving throw. Well, it's page 100 on mine. 2nd edition.
They go up. So you want to roll under it, I guess.
No, they go down. Wizards.
Yeah, they go down. They go
Wizards starts at 12 and goes to 4.
down. I was looking the wrong direction on things. Yeah, they go down.
Okay.
So you want to roll above it.
Yeah,
So I should have done a -1, but it's still I rolled so low. It doesn't matter.
sure. So it's equal to or greater than the saving throw number. Rolling saving throws. The result must be equal to or greater than the character's saving throw number. That seems weird, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, you want to roll because they go lower. They
Yeah,
go
you
lower,
want-
so you want to roll. Okay, so yeah,
You want to
so
roll high.
right. Okay, nope, that makes sense. God, second edition though, right? Like, oh, that's not good. Sorry about that. My bad, everybody. Hi.
Well, there goes Dave.
Sorry.
Goodbye.
I have a.
Oh no!
I have like a back button on my mouse, and I just reached for my mouse blindly and hit it and nailed it. Ah, crap! It's not going to show my video anymore.
So
I
this
don't
is where
think.
the skeletons say they're sorry, and they just wanted to have a nice little party with us.
Yeah,
they are.
they just wanted to dance off, and I just went, destroyed 5 of them.
Yeah, they're not sorry.
Sorry?
And, I'm
Sorry,
gonna
not sorry?
But they understand, and they
So
become
we
our
still
friends.
need Squid
Yeah.
and Riley.
And then we lead them on to
Right?
greater victories.
Yes, and then we win.
Squid and Riley, I think,
Yeah.
still need to roll.
Is Dave talking?
I don't know. He went.
Okay.
He
Oh,
died.
seriously?
You were saying like like you're answering somebody, and I'm like I don't hear him.
Fuck! You can't even hear me.
No.
Ah, shit. That's not good. Yay! One-sided stream. God damn it, Josh.
Roll spell.
Roll.
Yeah. So
Apologies to everyone.
Oh, where are my saving throws?
very top, up next to your
No,
main hit points and armor class.
This thing
Oh,
keeps
I
asking me for my input value.
If you don't have anything, it's just blank.
Yeah.
12.
There'll be times where you just got to hit submit like 5 times for it to go through.
Okay. Apparently, this will happen last time I tried rolling something. Is it was asking for input value.
There was one time where I kept trying to roll a skill and I didn't see it until after, and then I rolled it like 9 times in a row. Because I just
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
click it.
It happens.
My troubleshooting method.
All right.
I'm assuming 1d20, and then it's supposed to be less than my spell saving throw.
You want to
Yeah,
roll
you
higher.
wonder.
Higher.
You want to roll higher.
All
Your
right.
spell saving throw gets
Oh,
lower.
okay.
Oh no.
Sorry, I lied.
Can you guys hear me now?
This is why we can't have nice things.
They must not be able to.
Just when you think you got it down.
Oh, this is super
See if I can
annoying.
get Dave in here, because I can't see nor hear him.
All right, if this one doesn't work, I'm going to drop it for just a second and bring it back up. But that's super annoying because that was not how I wanted to end this. I was hoping we could have one smooth sailing. Can anyone hear me?
I got Josh and me, and
Yeah.
there's Squid.
Okay, I apologize, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the
The one person we
stream
really
for
wanna
just
hear.
a second.
I
and
still
then,
don't have Dave.
We're gonna bring it right back up. So.